live stream. I need to vent. It's a week when I'm parenting, so usually I don't do streams or record anything particular other than strange community posts and shorts. Uh, just wanted to vent. Like I said, shadow work is very important. Just keeping everything boiled up inside, never letting it surface, express it somehow. It just eats you up, So I'm not into this toxic positivity, pretending that you're never having a struggle or difficulties in life. But yeah, I've been very stressed with this, with the situation with my daughter's school and the system that is basically traumatizing my daughter because they don't make an effort to help her at school with her needs, with her autism, ADHD, and Tourette's. She has like 3 difficult things to live with in this society and the school, and they just keep, uh, they don't do anything to help her situation. Just minor changes, and they don't. As a parent, this makes me feel so stressed and angry and sad, seeing that I can't help, I can't do anything because it's the system that's wrong. It's corrupt. It's completely the principals at my school, her school, for example, they don't even show up to the meetings. I had a meeting yesterday with my ex-wife. They don't even show. The 2 principals, they cover behind their fucking workers. They don't show up because they get so much anxiety from showing up and having to deal with parents that are mispleased with how the school treats their children and traumatizes them and makes them suffer going to school. They don't even show up to the meetings. They stay at home. So the teachers and the other people working below them should report what's on our minds, to them, because they don't even have the guts to show up. So I'm so annoyed at this. So they don't care. They could have helped my daughter, for example. They could have given her a resource that already worked well with her and made her much more calmer and feel more understood and with her issues. And they could have helped her at school. They could have, but they don't want to put money on this. They don't want to hire her. So that's the main issue. It's money. They don't want to hire her. So they give her another resource that's it's supposed to have like the so-called education, but the main concern, the main issue here is that this resource doesn't even speak our fucking language. So how can she communicate with my daughter? How can she make my daughter feel safe? How can they make my daughter feel like she's supported and understood? And at her age and with her autism, she needs somebody to understand her needs and decide what's on her mind. She also has difficulty speaking properly because she has an impairment in her speaking. So the person has good intent that works with her now, but she doesn't speak Swedish. So how the fuck can she understand our daughter? She doesn't even understand me when I speak to her in Swedish. She doesn't understand my ex-wife. We have to tell her everything like 3 times. Maybe once she understands. And we pointed this out to the school meeting yesterday, that it doesn't matter if she has like a title or like an education. If she doesn't actually speak the language, it's completely futile. So they just hire somebody that already works there to save money, but that doesn't even speak our language. So it's basically political correctness fucking up everything. And I'm not even political, but I can understand why people vote for these parties, to be honest. I get tempted sometimes. I get these fucking government. They have always keep an eye on what you like and watch on the YouTube, I guess, and so I get these vote for the Swedish Democrats here. Like they believe I'm somebody who would like to vote for them, so they send me that crap. But I'm not into politics. I'm not into duality thinking. I don't want to fall for the game, because the moment I fall for it, the moment I, in just an anger and desperation, vote for a party that, yes, maybe might have the answer to a few of my issues, uh, I will still fall into the trap of duality, because all of these political parties, they're all playing for the same forces. It's all control opposition. So yeah, when bad days like these, when the system is destroying my daughter's life, making it difficult, making it a torment for her to go to school, of course I feel like I want to vote for a conservative party, and fuck all of this political correct crap, and uh, but no, I won't fall for it. I won't fall for it. So it's just, we're closing into elections here in Sweden. It's like a few weeks to elections. I won't vote again. Last time I didn't vote. I think third election I won't vote. Uh, because I don't want to be one of those people that later and after the elections, years after, the political parties you vote for are doing changes and stuff you didn't agree to. Because that's the issue. When you vote for something, you vote for a few major questions you're concerned about, and the rest is a package. The package is included things you didn't vote for. So and the politicians can always change whenever they want to their way of dealing with the political parties and everything. So you can never trust politicians. That's why I don't vote. So, but yeah, we have a lot of issues with this in Sweden. They just hire people with so-called uh, experience, educations, but they don't even speak the language. And if you point it out, you're a fucking racist, of course. So yeah, I'm an immigrant myself, so even I get called racist sometimes because I'm too white, apparently. So yeah, there's a lot of issues with this crap. But it's not enough for me to vote for a political party, because it's falling into the duality thinking. I'm just so tired of this political crap and how it affects everything, and it divides our countries and people and humanity. And those that suffer the most are our children, especially my daughter. In my case, pains me to have to drop her off at school so much, being this helpless. As a dad, it's my main purpose to protect my daughter. Love her, of course, support her, but as a dad, I want to protect my daughter from everything, and I can't protect her from these evil institutions. I'm forced by the system to put her. So I see schools today as evil institutions, where they just brainwash children, and if you're different, you get trauma, nothing else, suffer, that will last your entire life. So I'm basically forced to take my daughter to an institution where she just suffers. Today she was just sitting drawing on the ground. She shouldn't even be drawing, because the person that's working with her should be actually teaching her to write and read, because she doesn't know the language. She can't do anything else than to just give her papers and pen to draw drawings. So she's behind in her education. My daughter wants to learn, so she gets depressed sitting on the ground drawing like she's a toddler. And she looks so sad at me and like pretending she's not sad, but I know she's sad. Then she gets her tantrums when I pick her up, screaming, calling the teacher a cunt and everything, because she's so tired of her, having to put it all inside the entire day. This is the system we have. It's pure fucking ice cold, no emotions, institutions from the moment you're grown up. It's a slave system, completely heartless system, only care about money, nothing else. It's all about money. That's why the person that used to work with my daughter, she still works at the school. So my daughter has to see her, but they don't want to hire her a few hours a week because it costs the school too much. So they just use somebody who already works at the school, that has absolutely no understanding of autism, ADHD, how to neurodiversity, and just makes my daughter's life worse. And then I'm forced to take her to that hell because it's the law. Yeah, there's homeschoolings and stuff, but in Sweden it works different. It doesn't work the same. Yes, I think you need to have like actually you have to have like teachers education level to be able to have it at home. It doesn't work the same as in other countries. There are other rules and regulations, so it's like very difficult to get that thing done working here. It's just a very sad situation for me to see how much my daughter suffers because of this corrupt system where the principals are just hiding behind their titles, like I said, canceling the meetings and letting the workers step up for them. Fucking spineless sociopaths. Like if you why do you even work with children? Why do you work with people if you don't give a fuck about their well-being? Just care it's just money involved. They have like a title and they get a good salary or something, and they want to brag about being important to society, and then they destroy their children's upbringings with not taking responsibility for the people at their schools. You shouldn't even be working with people if you don't care about people. But that's our system in this world, this evil, corrupted world we have. This is what I wanted to talk about today. Yes, I don't want to even show myself, just want to get it out. So painful to see my daughter sad. Nothing hurts me more. Lying to her, telling her it's going to get better and stuff. We're trying our best, of course, but it's the money behind the system that corrupts this institutional-like system that only cares about profit. The human is forgotten. Nothing about your well-being important. It's important in this system. It's just that you're doing what you're supposed to do and you make the numbers you're supposed to make. There's no soul. There's no heart. There's nothing about the human in this reality. It's just these cold-hearted systems. And now you know why I'm making all of these sketches all the time, all these weird parodies and stuff. My way of coping with reality, just joke around and make a fool of myself, because a way of coping mechanism for me, and hopefully somebody else finds it enjoyable, especially if they're going through something similar to me. Puts a smile on somebody's face in this sad, heartless world we live in. Yeah, gonna end the stream now. I just wanted to get this out today because it's been on my mind. It's so heavy, it affects my breathing. I work out every day. I sleep deprived. I'm stressed. I have a hard time sleeping because of all of these worries about my daughter's future. But I do things with my life. But I need to also do the shadow work and venting and get things out of my system, or otherwise it consumes me and it just turns into this crazy rage. And there's like no point in lashing out on your environment or surroundings because you can't deal with the suppressed anger, so it's better to somehow vent it. And that's what shadow work is so good about in my case. I express the darkness, I express the sadness, the anger, the frustration. Let it surface, acknowledge it being part of me, and then I feel balanced again and more stable and calmer. Keeping things inside is just toxic. 24/7. Sure, it's good to be stoic sometimes, of course, not react with strong emotions. But if you always suppress your darkness, your frustration and your anger, resentment, it will devour you eventually and those you care about. So you need shadow work. It's very important for balance. You can't just be stoic and never react to anything ever. That's not balanced either. So I'll be, yeah, ending the stream now. Just wanted to get this out today. I'll be seeing you next Friday as usual. Might make some sketches during the week. And yeah, goodbye, people. Take care.